Kevin Winter from the Battlefield Trust.
Honoured guests, friends and colleagues, firstly I want to like to say how honoured I am to be invited alongside Anne Curry to unveil the interpretation panel here today. I recall sitting in the council chamber of Hinckley and Bosworth District Council a few years ago, along with Julian Humphreys, as part of a consultation on plans to install a sculptured trail at selected areas around Bosworth Battlefield. How delighted I am to be here today as those plans become reality. As chairman of the East Midlands Region of the Battlefields Trust, we feel proud to have the two final battles of the Wars of the Roses in the region. Despite what was on video, the final battle took place at Stoke Field in 1487. As many of you will know, it is only by walking the places where these momentous events took place that you can truly experience how terrain influenced how a battle unfolded. Gemma Tallis has kept us up to date as progress on the sculpture trail developed, and when the Trust's last AGM was held in the region a few years ago, we visited each of the sites with Gemma alongside us, and we could only imagine at that stage, from the artist's impressions, how they would look. We look forward to visiting the battlefield in the future and seeing the magnificent sculptures in their place. I will now hand over to my Trust colleague, Anne Curry.
Thank you very much. I'm Anne Curry. I'm Professor of Medieval History at the University of Southampton and was the historian involved in the project alongside Glenn Ford that found the cannonballs and the co-author of the book that came out. I should say my main claim to fame is I'm the historian of Agincourt, which is another altogether. I'm also the first female herald in England. I'm Arundel Herald Extraordinary. That's a kind of nice link with the that medieval period. I came to look at the trail with councillors and members of the Battlefield Trust a few years ago, pre-COVID, and it was absolutely pouring with rain. Some of us might have been on it. So it's brilliant that we're launching it on such a sunny day. And what an amazing achievement. I've worked with a lot of battlefields in France and in England, and this is truly unique. The point about it, it isn't just one bit of field. At least here it's not contested. We know where Bosworth was fought, and that is quite astonishing. Most battles we do not know, including Agincourt itself. But what you've got is the lead up to the battle. You've got the people of the battle, from the greatest to the lowest, and all of the places. And it's brilliant to hear what it means to people today, because the story of history continues. It's ever being remade, and your trail really, I think, points to that. What we're dealing with at Bosworth is a truly nationally significant battle, a regime change on a level only with 1066. So I look forward to the television very soon with famous actors in it. That regime change really, which changed so much in our history, and the finding of Richard was, of course, you might say, the icing on the lovely cake that you have made there. It is an internationally significant battle because of its archaeology. It was truly remarkable to find those cannonballs and also some of the other amazing finds, including the little boar badge, which again is unique. And I've just admired all the coins and things and other objects that have been found. So when you're out in your gardens anywhere, keep looking. There is more stuff out there. And as the Battlefield Trust, which was founded back in 1992, this was its very biggest project through the Heritage Lottery Fund, working with the County Council, but it's done other things. Currently, we're working quite extensively at Stowe, Civil War battlefield. We know how important it is to preserve these sites of memory, to protect them. And I know people have done a lot towards that in Bosworth, and also to use them to educate and as places of enjoyment. Despite the rain, that trail was very enjoyable. Needless to say, we didn't do the full 12 miles, but what an achievement for the local community and the local authorities. Many congratulations.
Okay, so we now invite you to sample a glass of Bosworth 1485 sparkling wine from Leicestershire Vineyards, just a few miles away, to convey our thanks to all those who have made this remarkable project possible, and to the many who will discover, explore and enjoy the trail, the art, the landscape the villages, and of course the Bosworth in years to come. On the guests, friends and colleagues, please raise your glass. And join me in a toast, the Bosworth 1485 Trail.
The
Bosworth 1485 Trail.
And now, the important unveiling.
Thank you, everybody. So please continue to enjoy the